is going on, guys? It's your boy Cash, and we are here in a game that I haven't covered since February 22nd. I was playing the deck, it was like a Lucian deck, and I also had a Vladimir deck. Those are the two decks that I had, and I kind of was like, well, these are the only decks that I really like have and like. And that was just kind of the end of it. That was the thing. It was weird. But now the game is actually officially released, and it's now on mobile, which is a big thing. That hurt the game, in my opinion. Not being able to actually go in and just kind of play the game. But now the game is officially released. They just added a ton of new cards, so you can make a whole bunch of new decks and stuff like that. You also have new guardians, so these little fuzzballs and crap that are in there. Gotta pay money for them though, unfortunately. New card backs, and I'm like, why'd I get so black? What just happened? They started doing card backs in here as well, which is pretty cool. You can also pay money for that. Emotes, same thing. So the only thing you can actually spend money in the game and like get some packs or something like that. Like, sorry, there are no packs in this game. Pretty much you just gotta earn the cards, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I just kind of wanted to bring light back to this game, see if you guys had any interest in it from my channel, and if you are new, feel free to follow if you guys like the style, and the flair, and the zest, and the pasta of what we do here on this channel. I really would appreciate it. I definitely will have to end up spending some money, but I'm only gonna do that if we get 10 likes on the video. I'll make whatever deck you guys so desire. I will try to spend some dough, and I'll make a deck. So if that happens, all in your wonderful, capable hands. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into the deck. Now the deck says Mao, but for some reason I don't think you can change that Mao's in it. It's a deck that I'm testing out. It's a really funny little thing. So we got the Thorny Toad here, and who else is it? Thorny Toad and the Dead Bloom Wanderer. The reason why I'm highlighting those is because they're our early game cards, and those are the only way that we can kind of get Mao started before he even introduces himself into the fight. So we have him out there. We have the Splinter Soul to kind of copy either or one of those cards. It copies the card and makes an ethereal, pretty much is going to die. And then we have Callista. When she sees 3 enemies die, she evolves or levels up. Sorry, that's how they do it in this game. I'll try to explain everything because I know a lot of the people that currently watch my channel are about Shadowverse. I'm kind of thinking maybe like gearing the game, the channel, maybe like card gaming. I even thought about playing Yu-Gi-Oh! If you guys are interested in that as well. So there's a lot of options and stuff like that. So this card game is really good. I definitely suggest that you guys play it. I don't think rank is out. Also, I'm scared and terrified of it, so we're just gonna avoid it. So let's try to just oh yeah, I can change my backs too. No, I gotta earn it, I think I said, right? So we're gonna be fighting against Sejuani and Vladimir, and we're running like 3 champions. You don't have to run champions though, just so you guys know. You can run championless decks if you want to, but we're definitely not doing that. So the way that this game works, I'm just going to give a brief overview because now the game is now live. The game was in open beta for a very long time, in my opinion, too damn long. Oh, I'm actually in a good spot. Bottom right is pretty sassy. Pretty sassy. All right, so now you can see here, I'm going to actually play this Thorny Butthole. So what he does is that when he dies, I actually get healed for 2. Oh my. What do you do? And there's a lot I don't know either. So he has Overwhelm, which is you minus the attack to the health. So he does piercing damage. A lot of people might be more familiar with that. And he has Toughness. This is the card that he got off the top. Gotcha. So when this thing happens, it tosses, which pretty much my whole deck is about milling my deck. That's my deck. Mill my deck. So this card getting buffed up is actually pretty pesky. Now it is turn 3. I can make a copy of this card if I wanted to.
Probably.
Okay, that was a cool combo he did right there. Deal 1 to an ally and granted +2. Toughness negates 1 damage, so he pretty much got +2 for free. So that's balance. Balance, and I don't like it. Alright. I think here I'm gonna create a blocker by using this Splinter of Soul, which is pretty much gonna make a copy of the same card. He's not running a deck that can counter that. You can always see the 2 regions that your opponent is playing, so at the moment, nothing he can do here. I summon a copy of this. Oh, this one doesn't have a summon copy.
It's not me. It's you.
I forgot, this is another card has the summon. So I'm actually just gonna use this as a chump blocker. It's gonna die. I'm gonna heal myself for 2. It is 5 damage, but we healed 2 back, and I milled 2 cards from my deck. As you can see, Maokai is very happy about that. That is what our whole deck is pretty much about, is lowering the deck to a point where if this thing triggers, he loses his entire deck outside of 4 cards. It's really funny. Will I actually pull it off in a video? Probably not. I'm still milling out. I'm still working out this deck, trying to see what we can do. Let's see. Wraith Call is really good. Allegiance is if the region, as it says, if the region is the next card, it will have an effect with Miss Wraith. It summons this, so pretty cool. Self-explanatory. This is a really good card. This is what I actually should use Winter Soul on. And so he just did it too, Allegiance. So his deck was the next card. It was a Freljord card. So now the next card that he draws is going to be a +3/+3 with Overwhelm, and I cry every time. So my deck is really about stalling. So I'm not necessarily looking to beat him by bringing him down to 20. That's not really what my deck is here for. But this card is the bane of my existence. I actually don't know how I'm gonna take it out.
Try to understand. I'm not.
And he keeps doing that. I have to find a way to get around that stupid card. Actually there is a way, and it's I'm gonna do it right now. First we're gonna use another. I could actually use the Railrin, which is actually a little bit better because it gives me more blockers. I'm going to kill it and revive it. And when I revive it, its effect comes again, and I got another one. Now these things have 3. So if he was to attack with this, even though it minuses 1, anything with 3 attack would actually kill it. So I would take some damage, but I do have a way of healing myself. Or you could just keep doing that, you know, whatever you feel like. You know, I'm not trying to rush you. So I can kill it, and I think that since he just played 2 of them, he has 2 backup here. I don't know what else he would play, honestly. I will be using, I think, the whatever has the best. I can actually use this as a blocker, and then this one, same thing. We'll just use something that has a decent amount of, just kill these things off because I'm losing a lot of HP. So I think I'm in a pretty good spot. I'm happy. And if I want to, I can Glimpse Beyond. This will also heal me by 2. I feel like he has some type of boost. There we go. So he gave that more health, and he also gave that more health. Those are the 2 cards that he used. And so my cards are virtually gonna die for no reason. Interesting. I think it's time to. I know I need to kind of keep this. I need to heal. I don't know what to do. I'm lost in the sauce. I'm not dead by any means though, so I'm kind of happy about that. I think the best thing to do is copy this card, the actual Wraith Caller, before it actually goes away, before it dies. I also think that drawing in this situation is pretty good. I'm gonna utilize this just to draw more cards. I should have just milled this, honestly. That's not that bad of a card, and we drew that. And we drew this, which is useless because the whole thing is toughness. Pain and suffering. Still need to kill those things. We're very low on HP. Oh, the missed call, so I can actually get this card back if I needed to. I think we lost. Pretty sure we lost. But this is the whole thing, you know, making a deck, trying your best to make it as good as you can. That summons this thing back.
Remember the objectives.
Deal 1 damage to hit me for 2. I guess. I can actually counter that by just killing it first before he triggers that. I kill it first, I'm going to heal 1, and then I get a 1/1. So that's a nice little counterplay to that. And it fills that out. Pretty cool. So now, I mean, I can technically attack with this. It's going to die anyway, so. Heckram! I forgot it was in my deck. And he died. So currently, my Maokai is at 9.
If they don't break, they'll burn.
God dang.
For the glory of Noxus.
Look at all this, everything's leveling up now. Okay. Now it's his turn. We do have heal technically. This is 3 heal.
If they mattered, I'd let them live.
Ah, man. Highest defense that I have for this is this, unfortunately, which means it's not going to do any damage. We can kill off this. Or maybe I do this. This will, what if I did this? Oh no, this has overwhelm too because of that stupid thing. And then you can use it to see how dead you are. And as you can see, I am very, very, very dead. A -6, so even if I were to use both of these, which I can't because I don't have enough play points for it, I would heal. I don't have enough heal here. Very interesting combo he had. I don't think it's like anything particular that he did. Oh, I ran out of time. I was trying to think like maybe there's a way I can actually get around it. I don't think so. And he also has some. Do that. We healed that. Heal. Just heal some back. That gets milled. And this is way too much damage. Still gonna be -2 at the end of the day. Interesting little deck he has there. Ooh, Fizz. Haven't fought Fizz yet. I'm very interested in how the deck is gonna turn out. It's still like pretty much the learning phase of the game. Like they just added so much content into the game. It's really, 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 really difficult to know what's good and what's bad. I actually want to keep this in. I think what I should have did, noticing what he was doing, I should have copied this card a lot more. I would have healed more instead of using copying this. You know what? I'm gonna punish myself, and we're gonna spam this until the holy hell. That's what basically the point of this deck anyway. Like it keeps utilizing a card over and over again, and the fact that he's got that on turn 1 is deeply depressing me. Timo puts mushrooms in your deck. You draw the mushrooms, you take damage. It's a very fun it is. Alright, so Thorny Toad. And we're gonna try our best to constantly copy this card as many times as possible. That's what I'm trying to test out. I can copy it right now, but I don't need to. I only use this when I like something's in trouble or I want to play it immediately. I can also kill it right now, but that doesn't really help me. I can. Well, no, I can't. If I kill it, I can't pull it. So I'm gonna copy it right now. Plunder. They did damage, so grant 1 cost allies everywhere. Plus, oh, okay, cool. So Plunder is whenever he does damage to my necklace. So he did damage by hitting me with this, and now all +1 allies are now, you know, they all got +1, right? So pretty cool. Card's gonna die anyway, so I'm just going to. Oh no, he'd already used his attack. There's other ways to get your attack back, but he already used it. I'm gonna see if I can just draw 2 cards here. Hopefully. Hopefully! He lets me do it, so we heal 2, mill 2 cards from our deck, draw 2, and we drew 1 mushroom. We actually drew Maokai early. Interesting. I'm gonna see if I can play him on it right here. See if I can play him. It would be the best thing to just throw him out in the beginning like this, but we're gonna do it anyway.
Like this?
Oh, okay, so he has a Professor Manya, very interesting deck, and that's one of the things that I wanted to showcase to you guys as far as like different types of decks that you guys, you know, that play other games. Like if you play Shadowverse, if you play Yugi, these are these weird, cool decks that are in other card games that are just like, what the heck? Ooh, that's another good one. Alright, so he's trying to slaughter me. He is trying to make me regret a lot of decisions. Let's see. So when I summon a card, first time you summon an ally, right? I'm gonna throw 2 of my cards away and summon a sapling, which is just a little runt. And I think that I should do that. You know what? We can even resummon this because he's pretty tapped out right now. Well, thank you. I'm so happy that you learned patience. Alright, so we're gonna do that. Mill 2 cards. Gonna kill this. That's gonna mill 2 cards. And then it's gonna come back. Cool. Now we are at 8. We need to get to 25. Hopefully, and that just, okay, we're not getting to 25. It was good while it lasted. Alright, so that's gonna be a big tough thing there. I could actually copy, you know what? I could copy his Poro thing, which will give me an elusive, so I can actually block that. I think this is a very smart play. So, buff caps, he's just, once he gets 15 in my deck, he levels up. Just like that. And then, now I have to choose between him doubling the amount of puff caps in my deck, which would bring it up to 26. I'm fine with that. I don't want to take the 6 damage. Now, interesting interaction from the people that do play this game. I wonder if the puff caps on the card that I toss will stay over. That'd be interesting. That's an interesting mechanic, I think. There goes 1. So we take 1 damage. Perfectly fine. It is turn 6. And I think we're just gonna keep the nonsense going. I really think that we can get to 25 really quick and maybe even cut this guy out. I gotta be careful though. So let's do this. I'm gonna kill it off again. Heal myself, mill those, get it right back.
I'll shoot the wings off a built one. Someone deserves your bullet, girl.
And now that's 6-5. Alright, so what I can do here is I can hook this, make that my hooker, and I can attack with this. Or should I? Will I be able to get it back somehow? Not really, but I do feel like I need to pressure them. Because I'm gonna keep getting the sapling back. Technically, as long as I keep summoning stuff. So I kinda want him to trade a little bit. Plus things dying kinda benefits my deck anyway. But we shall see what he does. Suit up. Wait, what? Wait. Everything's happening. Too quick. Alright. So 2 elusives. Hopefully I can draw another Mira. I wasn't expecting a Von Yip deck that boosts up the power of all these 1-cost units. Look at that, 10 damage. Plus the stupid thing's effect. Oh my god, this is getting out of control so quickly. Oh my god. Alright, so we're at 26 puff caps, so I don't think I'm gonna die to that. We only have 6 more though to mill. I do need to heal myself, so we're gonna summon this. I'm gonna mill 2. I'm also gonna get another sapling. That's gonna mill 3. Wait, what mill 3? Oh, this mill 3. So I think, well, one more thing that dies. Oh, so he's gonna toss 2, draw 2. Good thing that he did that now, before I lower his deck. So pretty much when this thing dies at the end of this turn, oh, I could probably trigger it right now, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think here I'm gonna play Ballista. The next turn is my turn, so no matter how much firepower he has here, it doesn't matter. So we actually level up Maokai. Check this out. Check this out. Fuck your cards. So now his deck is now down to 4 cards. And then round start, I get a free sapling. Stop it. Okay. So we are now in the money, right? So I can heal myself, as I said before. Now my Maokai has regeneration, so with regeneration he heals himself at the end of this turn. I can also get him back with the Rekindler. That's what the Rekindler does, it gives me back my champion. So I can just sapling, pull this, because I just need to kill the elusives, right? We're definitely attacking with that. And we're gonna definitely attack with these. And then attack with that as well. And then I'll just keep that just to leave it. Definitely wanna. Okay, he's gonna. Okay. I don't know if he knows that this is gonna level up and then... Oh no, it still dies actually. So it's fine if it dies. You still heal. Kill off his Teemo. That kills. That levels up. Now how many cards do I have left? I have 9 cards left in my deck. And 16 puff caps. I feel like I'm also slightly screwed. We got it to happen. So 3 cards. Like the only thing that I can think. Oh, he just played another elusive. I was. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. Curious what this will do. Fast right. Play that. I'll get one of my cards back. I got the sapling back. It doesn't matter. I definitely lost. But I'm hoping that was this was fun for you as it was for me. So this was his strategy, right? I'll explain it here. His strategy was pretty much to play out these 2 things, which he got. That's very lucky, because if you see how our deck works, right? We would have milled. There's a chance that we could have milled all that, but we didn't get that chance. So that's very lucky that he drew into those, right? He drew into 2 of those that boost up all his 1/1s. Very lucky. Also with this game, as I mentioned before, you can't buy packs, right? But as you use, let me show you guys. Just brief explanation. If you guys are regulars to this game, I'm trying to bring people in. So what happens here is that every time you use a class, you check a region, and the more you play with that region, the more stuff you unlock for it. So we've been playing Bilgewater, and as you can see here, I played it. So now I actually was blessed to get this first thing, which is a rare card, a rare wild card. What that means is that I didn't actually get a card. I actually got something even better than a card. We also got the capsule here. Let's check out the capsule. Capsule opened and gave us cards, wild cards. Awesome, which is really good. And I'm gonna show you why. We also got a bronze chest. See that? You see now this one turned over. So the cool thing about, I'll show you guys in a second. And that's the next thing that we're looking forward to. So let's go to our Mao deck again. Now I'll click on unowned, right? So now you guys will be able to see cards that I do not own. So like this is one of the cards that I don't own. The Tortured Prodigy. It is a blue. So the blue costs 300 green crystals to use. Now I can either use that or I can use these wild cards. As you can see, the wild cards is good because I can get them from a reward from pretty much anything that I've been doing. Get that from a reward and use it in any region. Meanwhile, right now, since I'm in the Bilgewater, I only will get Bilgewater based cards. So I hope you guys can see how just playing the game over and over again, unlocking all this stuff, eventually you'll be able to get these cards. For the people that were playing this game in the beta non-stop, they probably got all of the new cards without even having to even worry even slightly about it. Me, I'll have to spend money, but it's worth it if you guys want to see more content like that. That was pretty cool. I didn't think that I would actually be able to showcase the Maokai level up. He's one of the harder ones to level up. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. But as you can see here, once I have 25 units have died or I've tossed 25 cards, a combination of it, he loses his entire deck. It gets obliterated. They're completely removed from the game and no last breath effects happen. So he lucked out getting that stuff. He really actually lucked out because he drew, I think he didn't even use that many draw cards, and he still got that pretty much his win condition. So maybe he kept it, maybe he keeps it on the mulligan, I'm not too sure. Anywho, hope you guys enjoyed the deck. I got some other weird ideas. I'm gonna even be updating this deck slowly but surely with cards that I don't own, because you know, you gotta keep being meticulous and get it to the right spot, and then eventually, you know, it might be the top deck in the game. You never know. This game is great and I really want you guys to try it out. Like I said, I used to cover it a little bit, and then it got a little stale, and I'm back if you guys would like me to be here. I'll probably make a couple videos, see how you guys feel about it, and then we'll go from there. 10 likes and I spend money. It's all on you. Hope you guys like, comment, subscribe. Just remember that every day at the Kashino is your lucky day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.